We will go to Shiprock. Michelle?
Yes.
We have 11 minutes on the clock, and we will have you present.
Good afternoon. My name is Michelle Peterson. I'm at Shiprock Chapter. I'm the Community Services Coordinator. I've been there since 2017. Unfortunately, I can talk really fast, so I can use the whole 11 minutes just to discuss our roads. We are pretty big. We have 6,000 registered voters, and we have 2,800 addressable structures with 300 roads in Shiprock. And that's mainly the polygon, what we call it. We have 1.6 million designated for a fifth lane, 547, I think it's 546, east and west. And that includes the T. And that was also with a request from the chapter to pay part of that amount. So we put in a check for $60,000. We did not add planning in there, so we need planning big time. And one of the things that's really interesting about the Farm Road area is the trees. We need help getting those trees down. Some of them are like 10 feet in diameter. There's one on 2nd lane and one on 4th lane. We'd like to double chip seal all farm roads, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, and I think 9. I think it goes backwards. And then we just finished Bluff Road, but we didn't do the outlets from those lanes. So the bus when it goes back up or comes off, it's the back is hitting the coming down off the lanes. We'd also have some potholes in the areas by the hospital and on the east side across from 7 to 11/Marathon Road. We also would like to have another public hearing with the bridge. They want to keep the bridge as a pedestrian bridge, the old one with the little cages on it, and they want NDOT, Navajo Nation NDOT, to be responsible for that bridge. I was shocked by that, but am I shocking? That's going to hurt a lot today. The other thing is we have a global lighting agreement, and I think we have 217 lights. 197. And most of them are out. We usually lose about 12 to 16 a year. And one of the requirements is that we have to get it taken off by our contractor. So that's a lot of work, and there's some lags in there. And we try to apply for funding. And then we have another project for industrial lights along Subway. And then we have on the south side, we have some road requirements to the school. There's a big, huge pothole. We call it pothole to China, right in front of TBA. So we keep trying to fix that one. It's pretty big. It's right at the intersection, right before you get into the school. It's not on 491. And then we have some severe drainage problems on the south side, where we usually have a little pond, and it's not draining across 491 to go down the hill. Just the small sections, and then there's a major request for planning is 5033, and that's at the turnoff of Chaco River on the north side. And there's a whole turnaround, and then with the erosion, it's made it even worse. So the buses it's really hard to get in there with the buses. I think that's it.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for coordinating this meeting here. My name is Deborah Yazzie, Shiprock Chapter Vice President, and one of the issues that has come up recently is the right-of-ways for the oil pipeline. The grader hit right at 5071, and I know that a few years back we were able to get the road maps from INDOT. We took our little USB drive over to where we're at, and they uploaded the files, and we took that back to the chapter. That way we knew where all the roads were, and that's part of our community planning, community and land use planning document. And we keep that on file so that we know where things are at. But we didn't have any overlays, and the files, but we were able to get some from NTUA, all the water lines, power lines, sewer lines, all that stuff. But we didn't have the oil and other utilities out there that weren't part of Navajo Nation. So being able to know where these are crossing and where we need to be cautious of when we do grade the roads and stuff, but we are implementing the 811 and making sure that we're following there. So maybe something to implement when you have the maps and send them out to other people, or even upgrading that and putting a little tag on there. We also have those available with Navajo Fish and Wildlife, where all of the biological reserves and all that intersect for our chapter. So we're really grateful for that. Thank you.
Okay, panel.
On that double chip seal, the stuff that we have with that, that's 400,000 successfully.